Welcome to Sanatan Puranas, your portal to the timeless wisdom of ancient stories. Today, we journey into the heart of one of the most powerful and misunderstood figures in the Hindu pantheon. She is often seen as a fearsome deity, a goddess of destruction and chaos. But is that the whole story? We are talking, of course, about the Divine Mother, Kali. The image of Kali is undeniably intense. With her dark complexion, lolling tongue, and a garland of severed heads, she evokes a sense of dread in those who don't understand her profound symbolism. Many mistake her for a harbinger of death, but the truth is far more beautiful and complex. She is the ultimate liberator, the fierce mother who destroys not to punish, but to protect and free her children from bondage. To truly grasp her nature, we must look beyond the surface and decode the powerful iconography that surrounds her. Let's begin with one of her most striking features, the garland of 51 severed heads she wears around her neck. These are not trophies of a bloody battle, as one might assume. Each head represents one of the 51 letters of the Sanskrit alphabet, the building blocks of all sound, language, and creation itself. The Sanskrit alphabet is the source of all mantras, the sacred vibrations that form the fabric of the universe. By wearing these heads, Kali demonstrates her power over creation and manifestation. She is the source from which all sound and form emerges. But there is a deeper meaning here. The heads also symbolize the ego, the limited sense of self that keeps us trapped in cycles of suffering. This I-ness, our attachment to our thoughts, our identity, and our worldly possessions, is the root of all our fears and anxieties. Kali, in her infinite compassion, severs these heads of ego. She is the force that cuts through our illusions, our pride, and our ignorance, liberating us from the prison of our own minds. Her act of destruction is therefore an act of supreme grace. She annihilates the limited self so that our true, eternal self can shine forth. She is the destroyer of bondage, the liberator of the soul. Now, let's turn our attention to her famous, outstretched tongue, often depicted as being stained with the vibrant color of hibiscus flowers. This, too, is a symbol that is frequently misinterpreted as a sign of untamed ferocity. The story goes that after a fierce battle where she vanquished powerful demons, Kali's energy was so immense that she began a dance that threatened to destroy the entire cosmos. The gods pleaded with Shiva, her consort, to intervene. Lying down amongst the fallen, Shiva placed himself in her path. As Kali continued her dance, she unknowingly stepped upon his chest. It was in that moment of realization, recognizing her beloved consort beneath her feet, that she stopped. Her tongue lolled out in a gesture of surprise and humility, not bloodlust. This act signifies the taming of her own immense power, the moment when the unbridled energy of creation recognizes its own source and comes into a state of balance. The tongue also represents the Rajas guna, the quality of passionate, dynamic, and sometimes chaotic energy. By holding this tongue between her teeth, Kali shows that she has complete control over this powerful force. She is the master of her own energy, demonstrating that even the most overwhelming cosmic power can be governed by divine consciousness and wisdom. She teaches us that true power lies not in uncontrolled expression, but in discipline and conscious action. So, when we look at Kali, what should we see? We should see the most compassionate mother, the one who is willing to take on a terrifying form for the sake of her children. Imagine a mother who sees her child in danger. She doesn't hesitate, she becomes a fierce protector, doing whatever it takes to ensure her child's safety. This is the essence of Kali. Her darkness is not evil, it is the primordial void from which all creation is born and to which it will eventually return. She is the formless, limitless reality, beyond all dualities of light and dark, good and bad. She is the ultimate reality, the ground of all being. She is the loving mother who holds us in her cosmic embrace, guiding us from the darkness of ignorance to the light of liberation. Her so-called destruction is a cleansing fire that burns away our impurities, our fears, and the illusions that bind us. She is the death of ego, and in that death, we find our true, immortal life. Kali is the fierce grace that shatters our limitations and pushes us toward our highest potential. She is the divine force that awakens our own inner power and courage. So the next time you see an image of Kali, don't be afraid. Look deeper. See the profound wisdom in her symbolism. See the compassionate mother, the ultimate protector, and the great liberator. She is the truth that sets us free, the loving embrace that welcomes us home. She is not the goddess of death, but the goddess of transformation and the ultimate liberation of the soul. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you found this exploration of Kali's true nature meaningful, please consider subscribing to Sanatan Puranas for more deep dives into the heart of ancient wisdom. We look forward to seeing you again.